accounting business growth tips. So first of all, I'm a little bit sick today, so if you can't understand some of the stuff I'm saying, so my nose is very stuffy, I have a cough drop in my mouth, and I'm just trying to give you as much information as I possibly can in a reasonable time frame. So I started my business back in 2015. We offer CFO services, bookkeeping, and tax planning. Now, these are just some of the stuff that I've learned along the way. It's been a little bit over a decade this March, which I'm releasing this video. So some three main things, right? If I can go ahead and go back in time, just kind of like think out, what were some of my main mistakes. Number one, speed is better than perfection. Okay, so when I was getting started, my kind of thought process, like I want to like make everything as perfect as possible before I launch. So what that would look like was I would make like this huge business plan. I would think about like my website and like redesign my website 5 or 6 times. I would make a bunch of blog posts, only to never post them because I didn't think they were good enough, or I didn't think that they really expressed what I was feeling, what I knew, what I was doing. And I was so nervous that if I did post something and I got one minuscule thing wrong, then everyone would think I didn't know what I was talking about, and I would like lose all credibility and I would get blackballed from the industry forever. Right? But a lot of that comes from like just like fear and insecurity about like, my previous skill set and kind of what I was doing. And what I learned was that it's better to have something out that's like maybe like a 5 out of 10 in terms of like perfection and completeness and difficulty than to have nothing, right? To save up for that one time a year when you can have a 10 out of 10 like piece of work. Now, so some people might say, well, Bryce, that's crazy. If you put out stuff that's like half finished or not like as pretty as what you can, people will discredit that. They'll say that's unfinished. He doesn't like, do things all the way. And it's like, no, not at all. You'd be so surprised how some people are just happy just to even see the fact that like you are trying, that you're out there supporting them. Like, I'll give you an example. I have a Google document that I give to people that are thinking about potentially joining our mentorship program, right? That Google document was basically just a transcription of my videos, and it did not read very well at all. Like, it was terrible. But I made $30,000 off that one half like finished unreadable document just because people were just excited to even like read the stuff I was like writing and talking about, right? And then I did a second version of it, which I just cleaned up the original one, and then that one did okay. Then I did another version of it, which I cleaned up even more and even further, and then that one did better. But if I had waited until version 3 before I ever released it, I probably would have missed out on $40,000 worth of clients, right? So it's like the fact that you get something out and you're like to the market faster, the better. An example is like most tech companies have what's called an MVP, minimum viable product. You just want to have something that's good enough and presentable to where it doesn't break down and it's very functional, right? That can be your service. Maybe you don't have your onboarding experience like automated. Maybe you don't have that great of a sales script. Doesn't matter. Keep trying, keep moving things forward so we can start like moving towards your goal. That's number one. Second thing is, it's not about what you know, it's about how you explain your knowledge to people that don't understand accounting. So a lot of times, even like with the first point, I was like trying to like have like, come across super intelligent, super smart, and just be like, okay, I know everything I'm talking about, like, right? Because I wanted to show that I knew what I was doing. And like, I was comparing myself to people that were in the business for like 40 years, or people that have been on accounts for like, 40, 50 years, right? Versus like me, I was just getting started in the industry. And the interesting thing was, I was able to get clients more easily than a lot of people that had quit their job from corporate America and started their own bookkeeping business or accounting business. And like, they couldn't figure out. I would get like messages all the time like, how are you growing your clientele so fast, Bryce, when, I have more experience than you, but I can't get a single client. It's like, it's not always just about the experience. In a lot of cases about like, how do you explain what you know to a person so that they're like, okay, this totally makes sense. Because the vast majority of accountants and bookkeepers just can't do that. And it's like, it's kind of sad, but it was good for me at the moment. And that's why I am helping people like really grow and like change the way they communicate. Because it's all a communication battle. This whole game is just a communication battle. If you can communicate more clearly on a more simple scale and explain to a layperson, if they give you $1, what is the tangible or intangible return going to be? If I can make that intangible return as big as possible, like legitimately, legally, and logically, I can charge whatever price I want. Right? It's very interesting when you can do that. You can make your own prices. You create your own economy. It's very interesting. That's the even bigger thing. This can actually move us, so we're going to slide to point number 3. You can make way more money by getting 5,000 followers / subscribers than you can make at your job ever. Okay? Now, the reason why I say this, so you're basically creating your own economy. So people will, and this might sound a little bit like not harsh, but or maybe just kind of out of touch with like what the regular person experiences, but I don't look at the price of things. I don't look at the price of gas. I don't look at the price of eggs, right? I think people were saying like right now like eggs are like $7, $8 for like a thing of 12. I didn't know that. I just pick, go. Or if I'm like doing like my online shopping for like my groceries, so like I go to the grocery store for like 1 or 2 things like during the week just to get out of the house. But like for my big grocery shopping, I just like literally just like go on DoorDash, just boom, 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 and we're good. But the reason why is because even if other people are doing worse, like people are losing their job or whatever, I can just go to another individual that owns a business, like a construction business, a nonprofit, a real estate investor, and I can ask them, do they want my service or do they want more of my services? And every time I need to like go and get like an expense paid or whatever, or a vacation or whatever, I literally just get someone to give me money. That's it. That's all you're doing with the business, especially a professional services business. You are talking, you're trading. Someone gives you $1 for a deliverable, and you just do it over and over and over and over again. And sometimes what happens is when you have so many leads in your pipeline, you can leave money on the table strategically until you're ready and you need the money to go and pull it. So there's some people where it's like, I literally like inside of my messenger script, understand who wants to buy from me today, who's going to buy from me 2 months from now, 3 months, 5 months, a year from now. And I can strategically time when I'm going to like interact with this person to get money. So like a couple weeks ago, I went and took a vacation to Fort Myers, Florida. And when I took that vacation, I basically just got like a tax plan, sold a tax plan, then went on vacation. Very simply. So I didn't feel it, if that kind of makes sense, because it didn't necessarily come out of my pocket. I literally just transferred my words, my deliverable, the client's money, and then send it to the vacation. So whether it was like to the Airbnb or to like the what is that called? The plane ticket, right? And it's all the same thing. So you're creating your own economy, but you're going to do that by being able to expand the number of people who exist. You see, when you're starting a business, the only thing that you're really fighting against, it's not competition, it's not clients, it's obscurity. Obscurity. No one knowing you exist. Okay? Online business model. If you ever hear any like business owners that are a little bit older and like they had a regular like business before the internet and then they get on the internet, they're like, this is ridiculously easy. Because all you gotta do is just get more people to know you exist. And that's it. Like literally, get more people to know you exist. You don't make enough money, get enough people to know you exist. If you don't have enough clients, get more people to know you exist. If you don't know what to say, get more people who know you exist. If you aren't good at sales, get more people to know you exist. Like that's literally the answer, because if you get enough people, you can make up for a lack of skill with luck and statistics, right? That's the secret. Any person in our mentorship program where it's like maybe they're not quite as good like out the box, and like we just teach them skill sets, the first thing we do is just add more volume to their pipeline. I just get more people to know they exist, and then they have more chances to prove that they can actually like do the service that they're offering, and people are like, okay, cool, I'm gonna give you a chance. And when someone gets the chance, that's when they succeed, that's when they win. So just over and over and over again, so good. And that's the secret. That's the secret. If like literally, whenever I'm like, I need to make more money, I want to go make more money. I want to save more money. I want to put more money in my investment account. I want to go do this. I want to go buy this. I want to go buy a new gold coin. I want to go buy a new piece of jewelry. I just get an extra set of, let's say for me, it's like every 100 people that opts into one of my ads ends up paying me. I just go and ask for like 200 people. I just tell Facebook, send me 200 more people. Boom. That's it. You want to go make an extra $5,000? Facebook, give me 200 people. Okay, cool. Within 30 days, I'm gonna get to $5,000. Easy. right? But that's what I kind of want for you. And like, if you don't have a system that's that predictable or that accurate to where you can say, okay, I'm going to do this much work, I'm going to get this much return, I invite you to click the link inside the description, either above or below the video, to book a call with myself. Let's see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program. We've helped about 376 people start and grow their accounting and bookkeeping business. I'd love to see if I can help you out as well, okay? Now, this program is not good for everybody. Let's just be honest with you. Like not every single person on the planet can do well with this. There are some criteria I need to see if you can qualify for, to see if like you could be a good fit. Because I only want to work with people who I know I can help the best, and I want to make sure that it's like something that will be beneficial for both you and myself, right? Because beneficial for you because you're going to grow your income, you're going to be able to have a better lifestyle. Beneficial for me because I'm going to use exactly like your success story. I'm going to put a testimonial on it. I'm going to tell everybody about it. So the more people I can help, the more people I'm able to help, because I get more trust in the market. So if I don't think I can get a testimonial from you, if I don't think that you're going to like be successful, I don't even want to take you on inside of our program, because it's just not worth the reputation risk for me. Okay? So if you want to see if you're a good fit, if you want to see if you qualify for our program, click the link inside the description above or below the video. Book a call with myself. Let's see if I can help you, okay? And if you're not quite ready for a call, that's A-okay too. We're putting out anywhere between 2 to 5 videos a week right now, and it's all about how to grow an accounting firm. So I will see you inside the next video if I don't see you on the call. Have a good rest of your day. Take it easy.